Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing and first impressions. Today we're unboxing another model from Olto-8, a brand that always does their own designs, their own thing. I reviewed their diver, but the watch that put them on the map was their Wandering Hour model that was called the Roto, and that one was pretty spectacular. I never handled one, but one of my friends has one, and it is an epic watch. This is a take on that. It's actually the continuation of the Roto, but now Olto-8 decided to match Atowak when it comes to the complexity of the watch itself. So this is the box. Inside you have the carrying one, and inside is the watch itself. Now both the Atowak and the Roto from Olto-8 are something that I like to call homages to hyper watches. So hyper watches are the ones from Urwerk and such brands that cost in the hundreds of thousands of dollars because they always feature some unique way of telling the time that is very complex, very hard to make, and that's why there only like a handful of them are made each year and they cost a fortune. Now Olto-8, the one that I'm talking about, the Roto, actually had like the same three-pointed star, and on it had like three of those discs they had three discs with four numbers, and the discs would rotate and this center part would rotate, and that would tell you the time. Now that was pretty cool, but it meant that all this rotation is happening only horizontally, so in one plane, whereas the Atowak I also reviewed did it a bit more complex by giving you both the horizontal and vertical rotation of the hour markers. Well, now finally Olto-8 has done the same thing. The biggest difference is the case itself. While Atowak is pretty wild when it comes to the case shape and case sizes, Olto-8 is very classically shaped and sized. So this is a 39mm watch with a 47 lug-to-lug, even under 47, and I'll have the specs in the corner of the screen, and I will have them for the full review. So remember, this is just the unboxing and first impressions. I will be doing a full review with macro shots and everything because I believe this watch is gonna be stunning. I'm already in love with the case. Look how nicely curved everything is, including the lugs, the sides, everything. And I especially like that the chaptering actually, as you can see, it's actually concave or convex. Concave, it's not convex like a regular one, but it's more like this, and then it goes into the crystal. Very cool. Now when it comes to the watch itself, now this is powered by a Miyota 9039, but it's been heavily modified to feature this Wandering Hour complication. So naturally you can wind the watch, you can hack it, and this comes with 30 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal. This is a stainless steel version. They will also be making, if this like all polished design is not for you, they also will offer a titanium one that's gonna have a bead blasted finish. And both of these are launching in a couple of weeks. The full retail price is gonna be around $800, which makes it also a bargain compared to Atowak, and especially a bargain compared to the Swiss-made alternatives that are, like I said, in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. But if you sign up in this phase, so before the launch, which is in a couple of weeks, I believe on the 23rd or 26th, something like that, you will get 25% discount, but only a handful of people. So it's limited to a number, but they're not saying how many people, and it's gonna be first come first serve base. So if you're interested in this and you wanna drop the price to around $550 to about $600, make sure you sign up as soon as possible if you like it. Now these are gonna come in a couple of color variants. I went with the blue one, and it's called the King because, as you can see, it's inspired again by a casino, just like the Roto was by the roulette game. This one is by a poker game. So if I zoom in a bit more, you will see that the center wheel is actually the suits, the card suits. So you have the spades, you have the diamonds, you have the hearts, all of them, and it's constantly spinning. So if I pull out this, it's gonna hack the center part because it's a Miyota 9039. And now the real magic, you read the time on the upper part. As you can see, you have the minute scale, and this pointer right here tells you what the minutes are, while this one tells you what the hours are. So now currently it's 6:10. And the cool thing is the vertical rotation. This 6 is gonna be followed by 7, which is gonna be followed by 8, but as you can see here we have the 5, and this 5 has to turn into an 8. So if we start setting the time, as you can see, as the time is passing by, the 5, when it comes to the 6 o'clock marker, is gonna flip to reveal the 8. Pretty cool. So now it's 7, 10, 15, 20. So as you go 730, then you have the 9 that's gonna pick up here, and after 9, so this 7 has to turn into a 10. So as you can see, it goes into a 10. And now the cool part that's also connected to the game of poker is that they replaced some of the hour markers, the top ones. So instead of 11, you're gonna get a jack. Instead of 12, you're gonna get a queen. And then you don't have the king because like the king is you who's wearing the watch, but another one is instead of 1, so this is now 11, this is 12, so now this 10 has to turn into 1, but instead of 1, you're gonna get an ace. Now this is pretty cool, but honestly I would prefer it if they just kept the numerals and just made a regular wandering hour watch, but I understand why they wanted to do it. But when it comes to this, like I said, I really do like it. I love the way the domed sapphire crystal, as you can see, it's almost like a city underneath, and I can't wait to do macro shots with this. So the last thing that I'm gonna do for this unboxing and first impressions is just gonna be putting it on my wrist, and also doing the lume shot to see if this does have any lume and how good it is. So let's put it on my wrist, which is 6.5 inches. The watch does come on a beautiful leather strap that's imitation of an alligator. This one is color matched, so it's blue, and it comes with a tang buckle, nicely signed with Olto-8 logo. So let me strap it on my wrist and we're gonna see how it wears. But being the dimensions that there are, 39 by under 47, I believe it's 46 something, this does wear beautifully on my wrist. I love it. And look how curved everything is. The watch is, I believe, 13 point something millimeters thick, but it's including this highly domed crystal. So without it, I believe it's gonna be like 10 something, maybe 11 millimeters, because it does look and wear quite thin. Very nice. Okay, so let's charge the watch, take it off my wrist, and do the lume shot, and that's gonna be it for today. Okay, with the watch charged, let's zoom in, let the camera focus, and turn off the lights. And there you go. As you can see, it is indeed loomed, and the lume is actually quite okay. Now, the minute hashes are pretty small, so I don't believe they're gonna last all night long, but the hour markers are actually quite visible. But then again, you do not buy this watch for like legibility and easy time telling. You buy it because of the wow factor and because of how weird it is to tell the time. This is a true conversation starter. So I'm actually okay with this level of lume. Anyway, so that's it when it comes to this unboxing and first impressions. Like I said, if you want to use the savings, make sure to sign up because they're quite big and they are first come first serve. So the sooner you sign up, the bigger chances are that you're going to be able to buy it at a discounted price. So that's it when it comes to this unboxing and first impressions. Do stay tuned for the full review because I can't wait to see this thing under macro. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.